Every Tuesday, volunteers with the North Dartmouth Outreach Resource Centre Society Food Bank arrive at Stairs Memorial United Church on Hester Street, in Dartmouth's North End. They time their arrival to meet the truck from Feed Nova Scotia, delivering the weekly food supply to be given to food bank clients the following day. Once the truck leaves, the volunteers busy themselves sorting and packaging the food. Some have been volunteering with the food bank for many years. Others are new to the program. Betty McNeil has been a volunteer for the past 13 years. She usually helps out in the kitchen, divvying larger food packages into smaller amounts to give to clients in their food bags on Wednesday. For the past several weeks, Carol Mack has been volunteering with Betty in the kitchen. A travel agent, Carol's work is on hiatus until we get through the COVID-19 pandemic, so she decided to use her time helping others. Kathy Spencer has been volunteering with the food bank for the past 7 years. Even when the COVID-19 pandemic first shut everything down back in March, Kathy never missed a day. Helen Gates has been a volunteer at the food bank since shortly after it started operation 25 years ago. When the COVID-19 pandemic first hit, her family didn't want her putting herself at risk by going out and doing her volunteer work. But she said she was missing it so much, she told them she wanted to go back. She likes helping people, she says, and really enjoys sorting the food products and putting them away neatly on the shelves and in the freezer. Susan Burns helps Helen with the unpacking, and Bill Busby, who works as a janitor at both Stairs United Church and Grace United Church, helps out on both days wherever he can. The number of clients who get food from the food bank changes week to week, but it's usually between 35 to 50 people. Until recently, clients would gather outside on Wednesday morning, food distribution day, but on one really bad weather day back in October, volunteers devised a system in which people could come into the church upstairs, spaced apart, to wait before going downstairs in physically distanced groups of 12. Once downstairs, they wait in a designated spot for their turn to go get their food parcel. Mark Hazen has volunteered with the food bank for the past 2.5 years, since he retired. He says before the pandemic, clients were only allowed coming in once a month to pick up food. Since COVID-19 hit, people can come in as much as they need to. For those who can't come to the church hall to collect their food parcel in person, Kevin Little, with the Public Goods Society, drives their delivery to them directly. Among other duties, Bruce Fraser volunteers to phone people to arrange delivery ahead of time. And for people who need gluten-free products, the food bank works with the Emergency Gluten-Free Pantry to provide a bi-weekly gluten-free bag of food. The Emergency Gluten-Free Pantry is operated by Hannah Minslov in collaboration with the North Dartmouth Outreach Resource Centre Society. Hannah is a local artist who lives with celiac disease and fully understands the challenges of managing a gluten-free diet on a tight budget. Sam Schwartz is president of the North Dartmouth Outreach Resource Centre Society. Learning how to operate the food bank during the COVID-19 pandemic has been challenging at times, but the crew of volunteers who show up each week are to be commended, Sam says. Sam never stops from the moment he arrives at the food bank, dealing with paperwork and other administrative duties, all the while answering questions and overseeing the busy operation. As we move into winter and the upcoming Christmas season, the food bank will need more volunteers to help out. Some to help with COVID-related screening and cleaning duties, such as temperature checks and sanitizing on distribution day, and others as drivers to help deliver Christmas food parcels. How quickly and efficiently the Society will be able to get the Christmas parcels out to people will depend on the number of volunteers drivers they have. The food bank will deliver between 150 to 170 food packages before Christmas. As the old proverb goes, many hands make light work. For information on how you can volunteer or help the North Dartmouth Outreach Resource Centre Society, call 902-469-2188 between 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. on Wednesday mornings when the food bank is open.